Welcome to Comcast Newsmakers. I'm Ellie Pai Hong. We're here at the Bridgeport Arts Center Skyline Loft to help launch a special event trade show or conference, otherwise known as TSE. It's actually the first time in the event's 25-year history that it's being held in Chicago. And they're doing it in style by celebrating old Chicago style with all the glamour surrounding the era.
Tonight is our opening night party, and we're hosting about 1,300 people, and it's all event planners from all over the world. We have about every state is represented, as well as 56 different countries. So it's going to be a great time.
So we wanted to give a nod to the 1920s and the early Prohibition period. But what we didn't want to do is we didn't want to provide guests with an experience that they may have already seen. When typically the 1920s theme is pretty overdone, so we wanted to show them something completely different. This was an interesting event for us because this is the first time we've actually had a chance to work with multiple vendors from all across the country. Typically we work with the vendors that we use here locally, but this was a really great opportunity for us to really leverage all the people that have all these great ideas that we don't necessarily get to use every day here. It was a great time for us to really collaborate with event professionals across the country and show everyone from here in Chicago and beyond a different experience they might not have seen. This has been a really fun experience for me. It seems like everyone's having a really good time. That's the most important part, and I'm glad to be here.
So far this week has been fabulous. I just can't believe that we planned for an entire year and I'm already 2 days into it and only 2 more days left. And at the end, it's kind of upsetting. But then we have next year.
We decided to try a new market. We've never been up here. The demographics are great. The city is great. They wanted the business, and economically it was very feasible to do business here now too. We have great hotel rates, and the city really went all out to extend their hospitality to attract us.
Well, I think that this is probably one of the greatest events ever in the history of our city, because as performers and entertainers and all of the great people in the city of Chicago, I think we're showing everybody in our country what a great city we have here. And everybody's in a good mood, and that's Chicago.
It's a spectacular event. It's definitely a classic Chicago style event. It's got the size, it's got the scope, it's got the kind of epic feel, and it's got a little bit of the gangland quality that we associate with our beautiful city.
Well, I went directly for the dessert cart. I started there, but we got gambling on one side, really kind of poker, and entertainment on the front stage, stations of nothing but food, and there's so much love in the room. Everybody's having a great time. It's almost like a kid on Christmas Day. If you want to come party, this is the place to be.
After this event wraps up here in Chicago, TSE is headed to Nashville, Tennessee for 2014. And this is going to be pretty tough to top. Thanks so much for joining us. I'm Ellie Pai Hong, and we'll see you next time on Comcast Newsmakers.